In this video, we're going to prove the following statement. Every amount of postage greater than 11 cents can be formed using only 4-cent and 5-cent stamps. We will use strong mathematical induction. As we go through the proof, I'll explain not only what we are doing, but also why we are doing each step. So first, let P sub n be the proposition that an amount of n cents can be formed using only 4-cent and 5-cent stamps, where n is an integer such that n is greater than or equal to 12. We will prove this using strong mathematical induction. Okay, so why do we do this? In mathematical induction proof, we need to clearly identify the proposition that we are trying to prove. Our goal is therefore to show that P sub n is true for every integer n greater than or equal to 12. So we use strong mathematical induction rather than ordinary induction. In strong induction, when proving P sub k plus 1, we can assume that all previous cases, so in this case it'll be P of 12, P of 13, all the way up to P of k are true. And so why is this useful here? It's because our strategy for forming k plus 1 cents will be start with k minus 3 cents and add 1 4-cent stamp. Because remember, we have 4 cents and 5 stamps, so the smallest one is 4 cents. So we want to know that k minus 3 can be formed. So strong induction allows us to use that earlier case. Okay, so for the base case, we want to establish a starting point. So we know that n is greater than or equal to 12. So 12 is going to be the minimum for this problem. And we know that our inductive step will go back 4 cents. That is important. So we will eventually use that k plus 1 is going to equal k minus 3 plus 4. So before the inductive step can begin, we need enough consecutive starting values to cover the gap created by adding 4 cents. Since our theorem starts at 12, we check 12, 13, 14, and 15. These are the first 4 consecutive integers beginning at 12. So we first start off with 12. 12 is 3 times 4 plus 0 times 5. So in other words, that's just 3 4-cent stamps. 13 is 2 4-cent stamps and 1 5-cent stamp. 14 is 1 4-cent stamp and 2 5-cent stamps. And 15 is just 3 5-cent stamps. So all of these cases hold true. And so the base step is complete. Now we move into the inductive hypothesis, or the inductive step. So we're going to let k be some arbitrary integer that is greater than or equal to 15. And assume that P sub I is true for all integers I from 12 up to k. So we want to show that P of k plus 1 is true. So we said that we basically assume up to k minus 3. From earlier we said k minus 3. So we're going to add 4 to make k plus 1. So that's why we say that k minus 3 has to be greater than or equal to 12, which follows that k is greater than or equal to 15. And so because k minus 3 is one of the integers between 12 and k, the inductive hypothesis applies to k minus 3. Therefore, the postage amount of k minus 3 cents can be formed using 4 and 5-cent stamps. So to form an amount of k plus 1 cents, we take a combination of stamps that used to form k minus 3 cents, and then we just simply add that 4-cent stamp. So k plus 1, in other words, is k minus 3 plus 4. So by the principle of strong mathematical induction, P sub n is true for all integers n greater than or equal to 12. And so that completes the proof.